As students who live on NUS campus ourselves, we understand the hassle of having to travel out of campus just to purchase an item required for a project or to fix our midnight cravings. If we are lucky, our friends may ask if anyone needs things from the place that they are going. But finding that one friend going to that specific location is not easy to begin with. With all these in mind, we sought to create a network that fulfills the needs of buyers at the deliverer's convenience. Introducing to you Help Buy, a mobile application which targets NUS staff and students living on campus to conveniently purchase items from elsewhere and for them to help buy goods for others when they are out.
Sign up with us via a fast, free process, and you can be both a buyer and a deliverer all in a single account. Simply key in your details such as a unique username, email address, phone number, and password. After logging in with the correct credentials, there will be a homepage that shows that you have successfully logged in. By clicking on the button, you'll be brought into the different features of the application. As a buyer, the user can add a job request by keying in all the relevant details under the Add Job Request tab. The job request can then be viewed under the List of Requests tab. Buyers can also choose to go to the List of Offers tab to search for offers already put up by others. They can select the offer which is most catered to their needs. In a similar vein, users can also choose to be deliverers, which allows them to add a job offer. They can also search for existing requests in the List of Requests tab and help to fulfill the requests which other buyers put up if the deliverers happen to be at the location stated in the request. All these transactions can be viewed from the My Transactions tab for easy references in future. If there is a need for any clarifications regarding the request or offers, users can use the chat function to message the deliverer or buyer to discuss further. The chat also facilitates the negotiation of prices. Deliverers will be commissioned based on the price that both buyers and deliverers are agreeable with. The settings page in Help Buy allows users to edit their username and phone number. They can also change their password when necessary. If users face any problems with the application or would like to provide feedback regarding any other users, they may do so through the Send Feedback feature. Similarly, users can also give a rating to other users who they had at least one transaction with. Users who consistently have low ratings will reflect out in the system. This rating system therefore increases the credibility of users.
Help Buy is developed for the Android platform using the Java programming language and Android Studio and Firebase as our toolkit and database respectively. These are the software engineering principles which we followed throughout our Orbital project. Firstly, we followed the principle of separation of concern, where the data structure is separated as much as possible to achieve different functions. This is achieved from the Java classes in our code being named after different features. For example, the login page will have a designated Java file named loginactivity.java. Since each file addresses a different concern, this helps us to debug codes easily by identifying the file with the problem and working on that one file instead of having to search through every code. We also followed the you aren't gonna need it principle, where we do not include codes that we think may be useful for the future. All the features in the app are necessary for it to function and provide the most basic user experience. Therefore, additional codes will only go to waste if we design them. Lastly, we tried to avoid premature optimization, where we used simple and effective ways to complete features and only clean up the code at the last stage of development. By closely following these software engineering principles, it made debugging easier and facilitated a smooth process of our app development. With all these in mind, we created our mobile application. Help Buy, convenience at your fingertips, coming to you in August.